Hello YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. My name is CB, for those who are new to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so, either in the beginning or at the end of the video. I have many topics that I'm going to be discussing today. I'm going to break them up, but the first topic I'll be discussing is this notion of money being the root of all evil. And my take on that idea, and the reason I wanted to touch on this is because I think this is the reason why you have very few people who are millionaires or billionaires, because of this idea that many people maybe are taught to believe that money is the root of all evil. Now, I believe that it's not the money that is the root to evil, it's the person who has the money. Okay, because you can have somebody who's very wealthy, who has good intentions, who's an actually good person, who does good things. That's called philanthropy. Okay, those are individuals who are very wealthy and they give back to society in their communities. Okay, so that whole notion of that money is evil is probably the reason why a lot of people are not successful today, because maybe they have that notion that being wealthy has some kind of negative connotation to it. Another thing that I was watching on YouTube a couple of days ago. Now, I forgot the guy's name. He was on CNN. He was one of their he did commentary on CNN, who was recently fired because he said something about the Palestinians or something like that. And a very smart brother. I think he's had tenure at Princeton, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But he mentioned something about Jay-Z that kind of goes back to that notion of money is root to all evil. He mentioned that $1 billion is dangerous, and the way he said it kind of made me think about that whole notion, that whole idea of money being evil. And to me, if, say for example, Jay-Z, he made $1 billion, to me, we should be accomplishing that goal as well, especially people of color. And we should be proud when someone makes it to $1 billion. I mean, all these hundreds of years that people have been in captivity, been in slavery, and people were living off the shoulders of those individuals and never paid them anything. I mean, many of them at the end of the Civil War received their freedoms, but at the same time they had to pay for debt, and that was known as sharecropping, and that caused them to be in more debt, and they could never get out of their debt, and they stayed in captivity and slavery still, without that whole notion of them being slaves. So when I see someone like Jay-Z or anyone else, especially if someone of color or women, blacks, Asian, Latino, you name it, poor whites, whatever the case may be, if you see someone who's successful, especially somebody who actually is successful, who pretty much did it on their own, somebody who actually is self-declared billionaire, not someone who's been helped out by their dad or mom or someone else, but actually someone who started from the bottom and worked their way up to be successful. I think that person should be commended, and I think we should try to emulate that person and try to follow, instead of saying, oh, you know, this person made $1 billion, oh, that is something that is dangerous. No, that's nothing, unless you mean it's dangerous as a way that this person has access to more money, who can do more positive things, then that's a good kind of dangerous. But if you mean dangerous like, oh, he has all this money and he's going to lose his mind, no, I don't think he's going to lose his mind. You can see what he's been doing since the beginning of his career and how successful he became. So I don't think he's going to end up causing problems and issues. I think this would cause him to be more diversified and try new avenues and help out more people. I think we should be proud of some feat of this nature. I think we should hopefully see more people trying to do the same thing. I mean, we shouldn't just say, okay, Jay-Z made it, and okay, now that's it. No, I think more people should try to become entrepreneurs. More people should be trying to reach to be a billionaire, even if you don't make it, but at least try to reach to it. At least you have a goal. Okay, I mean, we should celebrate this. We should be happy when we see somebody make it, especially somebody who came from nothing, who grew up in the projects, because I grew up in the projects. And when I see somebody become successful who can be an entrepreneur, become successful, be a billionaire, and be a role model for other people and give back to other people, we should be giving this person praise, and we should be trying to reach that same goal as well. We shouldn't be trying to tear each other down and say, oh, that's too much money. No, that's not enough. No, that's not too much money. Okay, that's not enough. Okay, I mean, everything you look around, everything is going up, things becoming more expensive. I mean, just to take care of you and your family. I mean, no, that mentality of having enough, no. That's why people settle and they don't become as successful as they want, because they're too busy trying to limit themselves of being a certain amount of success. No, don't stop at $1 billion. If you can get 2 billion, 3 billion, go for that. And if anyone else can do it, go for it, man. Don't let anyone stop you from being successful, starting your own business, being an entrepreneur, trying to make millions. Forget millions, try to make billions, I mean, everyone should be trying to reach to be a billion. I mean, for him doing that, everyone else should be striving to do that as well, and be happy, happy that he succeeded. And most people fail in the music industry. A lot of times you hear the same story, especially on TV all the time, unsung stories. They end up on drugs, they end up losing their career. They can't make it back. I mean, the record company fired them. They can't make another record. Now they're strung out, they're on drugs, they lost all their money, now they're dead. Now here we have a real unsung story of somebody who made it from the projects, became an entrepreneur, or looked outside of the music industry and started diversifying their portfolio. And I mean, we should be celebrating stuff like that, and we all should be trying to strive to that. I mean, if we need to get out of that mentality of money is evil, we need to get in that mentality of entrepreneurship. Stop being in that mentality of a slave mentality where, we can't, that's all we have, that's all we should be okay with, and I'm good enough. No, you never should be good enough. You should always, even if your belly is full, you should always be hungry. You should always be trying to perspire to something else, try to uplift yourself to another level. Try to make more. If it's more money, or educate yourself more, or travel more, you need to step out and be open-minded to change and be innovative and be an entrepreneur and try to better yourself and not limit yourself. Okay, we need to get away from that mentality of money is evil and it's the root of all evil. No, it's not the root of all evil. People are the root of all evil, not money. If you make money and you are an entrepreneur and you're successful and you're an innovator and you're doing things and you're giving back, then you're doing good with the money. Okay, it's the ones who are robber barons who decide to any means necessary take money, exploit certain cities, certain states, and make money while everyone else suffer. Those are the ones who are doing the bad things. But you have those who are philanthropists, who are doing things, giving back to the community, giving jobs, helping other people, be entrepreneurs. So just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you're going to be dangerous, you're going to do bad things. You could even do probably more better and good things for other people and do more because you have more money, and you'll be more able to do things that most people can't because you have more of a leeway, because you have the collateral, you have the clout. Okay, and we all should be striving for that, and we all should be giving back, and we all should be trying to be entrepreneurs and try to better ourselves spiritually, body, spiritual, emotionally, everything, mind, body, and spirit. That's what we should be focused on, and try to lift ourselves to a much higher standard and stop limiting ourselves and stop thinking with this mentality of a poor man mentality of money is evil. Money is not evil. It's the people behind it that make it evil. Okay, if you make a lot of money, do the right things with it. Okay, There's good people who are doing good things with money, who are successful, who are philanthropists, who are giving back and helping other people be successful. So you can do good things with money, not just evil and bad things. So if you like my topic, if you like the topic on money not being evil, and that is the people that make it evil, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm putting out videos every Saturday morning. In the morning, 2 to 3 videos each week. Sometimes I may put out videos throughout the week, early in the morning or late at night. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, don't want, you need to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. Hit that button down here, okay, right here, okay. Click the subscribe button, okay. There you go. All right, I'll be looking for you on Saturday mornings, 2 to 3 topics each week. Once again, this is CB, and I'm out of here.